Hello everybody. I got some good news. Harbor Freight replaced my jack. You watched my previous video. I did a 1-year review on this jack, and it was leaking, and they wasn't gonna take it back at first, but then I talked to the right person, somebody that knew what was going on, and they exchanged the jack, no problem. This jack's got a 3-year warranty. When it goes out before 3 years, I'm gonna get me another one. I haven't taken this thing out of the box yet because I want to do an unboxing video when I get my 3-ton snap-on jack in, and I wanted my money back on this jack, and they wouldn't give it to me. So anyway, I went on ahead and bought the 3-ton. That way I'll have me a 2-ton snap-on jack that don't leak, a 3-ton snap-on jack that don't leak, and a Harbor Freight 3-ton jack that when it does leak, I can get a free one. So anyway, the Daytona is not made the same as snap-on, and I done proved that once. I'm fixing to prove it again. I'm not going to abuse this jack or whatever, but to be honest with you, this is a good deal on this jack, because this thing, it will pick up a 3/4 ton work truck with a diesel tank in the bed and toolbox filled up with tools. 4-wheel drive crew cab truck, gas burner. It picked it up no problem. I tried it by itself and a couple times, and the rest of the time that I had it, I used it in conjunction with my 2-ton. That way they share the load between the two jacks. That way it make each one of them, they would supplement each one for that year that I did that. And the Daytona didn't fare too well, even when I did that. But anyway, that's irrelevant. The thing you need to know is the snap-on jacks are made with USA seals. They're made in North Carolina. They're put together in North Carolina, and they're just a better quality jack. Okay, enough about that. Check out my emergency air kit that I put together 4 or 5 years ago. That is a air compressor from Northern Tool. That's a 50-foot air hose with the fittings on it. Because the cord on the Northern Tool air compressor was too short to reach my trailer, and one of my tires on the truck opposite of the battery, on the back corner opposite of the battery. That'd be the driver's side rear. It wouldn't reach, so I put that hose together. And another thing about this air compressor I didn't like was it didn't have a safety bypass on it, so it would blow that little black hose that come from the factory. It would blow that off if I did not keep the air pressure bled on the little green hose. You know, I had I don't have the nozzle here. I guess it's still out in the truck. I forgot to bring it in. But anyway, that's how I used it. Wasn't no big deal and all. And but you had to open the hood, hook it up, hook up the hose, stretch out the hose, air up your tire, and wrap all that stuff back up. And it was just aggravating. You watch my previous video where I aired up the tire on my race car. This is what I'm going to try to use now. So far, so good. This is a Milwaukee M18. It's got 4 memories. I got M1. I got it set up for my truck. M2. I got it set up for the front tire on this mower. This tire leaks, and I have to go turn my air compressor on, drag the hose out off the wall. It ain't no biggie, but all I have to do is this right here. Program it for 14 pounds. Showing 16 pounds, but if you let that off real slow, $14 pounds on this gauge. See what this says when I hook it back up. See there? It went back down to 14. I got to get a quick connect for this thing. It just lost another pound. $13 pounds. Anyway, we're not gonna cry over that. But that'll work right there. That was still quicker than pulling my air hose out, walking over there, turning my air compressor on, and then having to walk back, turn it back off, and all. So I bought a big battery for it, the 12 amp, and I bought a mid-torque Milwaukee half-inch drive impact, and I'll use this. I'll keep that one battery. I'll just use this battery on that impact if I have a flat or whatever. Have to change it, and it works good. This is what I've been using since this model first come out. I've had this thing since 2014 or 2015. I can't remember, and I use it to rotate my tires, my trailer tires. And it's been reliable and all, but it's big and bulky and heavy, and I have to be careful when I put my plastic hubcap back on. I have to be real careful with it, or it'll strip it. And that Milwaukee's got a setting on it. It's got 4 settings, and when you put it in setting 4 and just pull the trigger halfway, it will not strip them plastic covers, them plastic nuts or whatever that goes on the lug nut. And it's like I said, it's lighter weight. Don't take up near the room in my truck as this did. And So I don't know what to do with this. I talk to my Snap-on dealer and all. I want to get me. I'll probably trade this thing in on some hand tools or some sockets and stuff, because I won't need this anymore. The Milwaukee, it's got a 5-year warranty. I never had to use the warranty on the Snap-on. Hopefully I won't never have to use the warranty on the Milwaukee. I don't plan on putting it through what the guys at work puts the Milwaukees through there and everything. Those, they get about 2 or 3 months on them, and they throw the tool away and go buy a new one and all. And they don't even work with the warranty because it's just a hassle and all. And they do the same with the DeWalt's too. So don't get your panties in wad over that and everything. But anyway, the Snap-on's just way too expensive for that, and the Snap-on is not designed for that. But anyway, so my brother has Snap-on 3/8 and 1/4 inch drive stuff for working on cars and all, and Milwaukee can't touch that. A buddy of mine uses Snap-on ratchets, cordless ratchets, and he uses that same impact wrench I just showed you, and he said he had trouble with that at 1/2 inch one time. He sent it in for warranty work. The dealer gave him a loaner and brought his thing back. He ain't had any problem with it since, and he uses it. My brother's tools are ergonomic. They don't strip out bolts. They don't break bolts and stuff on intake bolts and putting them together and all. When you put them assemble together, they don't over torque anything. And Milwaukee won't touch the that Snap-on's 14-volt stuff and all. That Milwaukee's just way too. It's too gaudy. It's too big. It's not ergonomic for working on cars. But if you want to build a fence or a deck or a barn or concrete forms and everything, go with the Milwaukee. It'll work there. All right, so that's all I got to say about that. Y'all have a good one. I'll talk to you later.